Yeah, you want to come up here and talk? Alright, since I don't have much time, I'm going to go with Norm. What do you do? So, what happened? This is what you're telling me right now. This is what you just told me. It's okay. It's okay. No, you're done. You're done. Okay. All right. Connor. Yeah.
All right. So basically, you put the first letter and you move it to the back, and then add a y when there's a consonant.
There you go. So you're moving that first letter, or are you technically moving it? Let's see. Let's see about that. Do you guys have any ideas? That's a good way of thinking of it though. But in coding terms, it need to be a bit more specific. And Ariana. That's how you say something.
Well, I don't think it's always the first letter. I think it's when the first vowel, and then you move the consonants before the vowel to the end. And
Yeah,
you
yeah, exactly. So it might be a first couple letters, right? So if you have tree, it would be E-tray, something like that. Yeah, but yeah. So Connor mentioned move. What does he mean by move? There's actually 2 steps involved in coding when it comes to this. Jeff?
Copy the letter to the end and delete everything.
Exactly. So, as I said, computers are extremely stupid. You have to be very specific. So when you're saying move the D here, what you actually mean is I want to save this D somewhere else, then I want to copy it to the end, then I want to delete it, right? So just be careful. So now knowing the functions that I gave you on Monday, you guys should be able to do this, right? So what's going to be involved in this when we're talking about, like, if you guys have your APIs out or APIs on you, tell me how do you save the first letter, or or actually talk amongst your group and figure out what's the first step to solving this problem, because programming is all about making bigger problems seem smaller. So what's the first problem that you need to solve? Because Pigline, remember, it's taking whatever consonants in the beginning before the first vowel and putting it on the end. So what's the first problem that you need to solve? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll try to wrap it up in 2 minutes.
Create a character that stores all the first letter.
One person should not be talking. It should be a group effort. Come on, talk, guys. Talk. Come on, guys. I don't care if you're wrong. I just want you guys to talk. Okay? Just bounce ideas around. Okay? I'd rather you be wrong and not say anything at all. Okay? Because if you're not saying anything at all, you're not thinking. Okay? Alright, so I sense silence from here. Does that mean you guys have a solution? Really? Okay.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, quiet down, guys. Okay, so, you guys are actually a pretty confident group. I'll have you the tool.
Oh, just right. Yeah, just right. Well, you're looking for functions. What I want you to do right now is, how do you solve that first problem? How do you?
So you just
what is the first problem?
You don't write else.
Fuck. Exactly. Okay, determining if the letter that you're on right now is a consonant or a vowel. So how would you be able to attack that problem? I'll have somebody from this group. Okay, fine, I'll let you answer.
Okay, so you can have like a while loop there. You like while where dot front is like A-E-I-O-U, then.
But what if you want to go beyond front? It's okay. That's a good way of being very resourceful and being like very clever. But it's not going to get you where you want to be. But that's a good way of thinking. I like that. But yeah, no. So you're right about the while loop. But then how are we going to be able to track where we are in the string? Remember what Jerry said about indexing? About, for example, name, like that. Remember what he said about that? How can we use this to check every single? So here's the first question, I guess. How do you check every single space, every single letter in the name? Talk amongst yourself, and if you guys remember what he said, it's very close to what he said.
You can choose
check every single letter until you get to what you wanted? Because it says find first and find the last.
If it's 80 out of you, then stop. But if it's
So you guys got it?
Then how would you know it?
Now the talk. Start
Find
talking.
it, right?
Start
But
talking.
then how would you?
you would find the size of the string and then is that the word equals A or
Alright, since I'm running low on time, I'm going to start asking people. Okay. So Michelle, how would you be able to check? How would you be able to go to every single letter of the string? Before you say I don't know, make sure you ask other people. But yeah, okay. Wait, what? Sorry. You already have the skill set to be able to figure out how to do it in code. How would you do it in code? Ask other people if you need help. And make sure you're actually asking them, not just giving them a weird glare. It's okay. Okay, so we have a while loop. Okay, why does that look so weird? I don't know why that looks. Okay, so we've got a while loop. What do we have in the while loop? I'll have this group answer. How would you get to go to every single index of the string using a while loop? Compare. Not quite. But that's being resourceful. I like that. I like that. So, since I'm running short on time, I'll give you guys the answer. So, I don't usually like giving answers because that doesn't involve you guys thinking, but yeah. Okay, so you guys remember how I talked about indexing, right? So name. So I've got a string. Name equals annual. Okay, so I've got that, and then next I need to create position equals 0, and then while I'm going to have you guys read this and then figure out why this works.